Hello everyone and welcome back. Meat Department here. I'm so glad you could join me for another video today. So here we are back on the free-to-play alt. So I've been grinding a lot, taking advantage of this double XP, double gold event, just like many of you are. And you'll see I have a pretty serious setup here. So I had to go for what I consider to be a very long grind for this character. Now, a long grind for this character. This is the highest level I've been by far on this guy. And I decided to go ahead and stop at 12 million and go ahead and do a little rebirth. So that's what we'll be doing here today, trying to get set back up and see if we have the insane luck. So after my last big rebirth video on this free-to-play alt, I went ahead and set back up and I played for a little bit even after that video, and I got extremely lucky. So I didn't know what I was going to do exactly. I think I did a few quests to get, I had about 250 or 300 million gold at the most from doing a bunch of quests. So that means I could open up 5 or 6 of these mythic weapon chests, and you know, I opened up 2. There was nothing special in there, and I was like, oh, I may as well just spend the rest of my gold, do a few more tries. You never know. And guess what happened? You never know. So this character, again, has no game passes. It is my free-to-play alt character. It's not my main character. So I play it for fun, just to grind out with no passes. And, well, look at this. Got 2 Scythes and back the Fire God. So I opened up those first 2 mythic weapons. Nothing special. The third one was the Scythe. And I was like, oh my goodness, I actually got a Scythe on this alt. That's insane. And I had like 100 million gold left. I opened up 1 more, it was nothing, and then the last 50 million or so, I opened and got another Scythe. It was like almost back to back, got Scythes. And this is obviously the best weapon in the game. So I was like, well, I'm gonna have to do a long grind now. So that's what I did. I did a few more quests to get some more gold, and you know, I got back the Fire God within like my first 10 or 12 too, I think. So this setup was extremely lucky. It didn't take much gold at all. It should have taken a lot more gold than it did. But that just goes to show you it's random. You can get good stuff with a little bit of gold. You can get nothing by spending a ton of gold. So we do big box openings on this channel. I will continue to do big box openings, which is spending tons of gold or resources on opening a whole bunch of chests at once to see what we get. A lot of the times we don't get in anything great for a long time, if at all. And then you got cases where you barely have any resources, gold, whatever the case, and you get the thing that's the best. You know, I heard about it all the time during the winter event. Players are like, I only spent 40,000 snowflakes and got a Yeti or 2. Or a scroll, the artifact scroll, stuff like that. And it just happens. It's random. Every single time you open it, you have that small percent chance to get something great. And in my case, this time it lined up where I got the great stuff fast. So I was just right off at the gate, grind, invest the gold into the weapons. And you see my final tally is 21,000 on the weapons, 22,000 on this one, and Beck is half of that at 10,000. So I've been pretty consistent with putting that in there. I think this is probably going to be the best setup, is to invest most of your gold into the strong weapons and half as much into Beck the Fire God, basically, because it's half as powerful. In a nutshell, it's actually probably less. It's less than half as powerful. So you don't want to dump too much gold into your mythic skin anymore. You really want to lay that into your weapons, get the most bang for your buck. I didn't do any crazy calculations or anything like that, just using the common sense that I want to put most of my gold into what's giving me the most return on investment, and of course still keeping up with the one that does give a good return on investment as well, because this only takes 2.21 million to upgrade right now, whereas the weapons take 4.85. So that's another consideration. These are starting to take a lot of gold to just get 1 enchant level, whereas this isn't. So maybe if I was going a little bit longer and my levels were really starting to drop down to something not great, I might want to just start boosting up back instead, because I might see more gain for the amount of gold spent. But chances are probably not against the Scythe because the Scythe is just too strong. So, you know what? Just go with what feels right, basically. So we're going to go ahead and get the Rebirth underway finally. Try to set back up, do some quests, get some gold, see what we end up with at the end. So this is the 12 million free-to-play alt Rebirth. Highest level ever achieved on this character. Didn't think I was going to get this for a long time. It is quite remarkable. So we're currently sitting at level 25 Yeti. We got 2 of those bad boys. And 2,885 skills with 7.23 billion soul gems coming our way. That would be crazy with game passes, but that's not the point of this character. So without further ado, let's do the almighty Rebirth. It's always hard to rebirth when you're set up and so strong, but that's the name of the game. So let's do it. Get it underway. There it is. Let's see how many skills we are going to get on this guy. So we're 2,885. Let's go ahead and bump it up. The passive is going to go from, let's just take a look here, 787. All right. So I almost got 600 skill levels. Wow. The passive went up from 787 to 943. That's 160,000. So that's really 80,000 without the event. So wow. That's almost 1 million passive during this event on this guy. That is actually insane. Oh my goodness, that's literally crazy. So I got a good quest here. Hunt gnomes 5 times. That's a good starter quest because it's pretty easy. So let's just go ahead and get set up with some of these Jade 100,000 gold chests. Get something decent while we go ahead and farm. Hopefully get something decent. Carolai. You know, Carolai is one of the legendaries I get the most from Borak. I've gotten her more times than I even count. So let's slap on the Winterblade for now and double Winterblade. Okay. So nothing too great in these chests. And this seems to be the trend. Without Game Pass, you get a lot of that mid-range stuff. Okay, Uzel's pretty good. He's a good holding one. My intention, obviously, is to get mythic weapons and stuff. But because we're going to spend some time farming some gold, I'm going to want to obviously get something a little bit decent to at least get some levels with initially. So that's it. I think I'm good with buying these. We got, okay, axe offhand. Not terrible. So let's go ahead and keep these. We'll go make our way to the gnomes at the same time. Oh, we got a couple more in there. Crashing into trees. So let's just go ahead and boost some of this up. It can't hurt. Just to give it a little bit of juice. We mainly want to save the gold. So there we go. We'll start getting levels. We'll hunt 5 gnomes, do some quests, and oh, look at this. Oh, well, will I be able to get them both? 1 and reset 2. Bam. All right. Looking good. 1 more. Where are you at? Right there. There we go. All right. So my goal is I'd like to get at least 200 million before I go open them up. See what we get. I'd like to get 3 mythic weapons and about 5 skins to try to get back. We should probably do the arena too. Maybe we'll get lucky and place. So let's run around a minute. Let's evaluate the situation. I think I'm probably pretty strong here. I'm not quite sure. So that's okay. Well, that's a placement right there. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'll take that. Take that little gold drop. So we're at 100 million gold already. And we just rebirthed a couple minutes ago. A few minutes ago. We got set up with the 100k setup while we're farming because we don't want to just sit in the noob skin and noob training sword. So I'm already level 8,000, so that's good. So let's see. Bam. All right. So this is going to give us a good amount of gold. We'll go and continue doing a couple more quests. So, I mean, a lot of you ask me all the time in comments, what is the best way to get gold? You give me your skill level, whatever level you are. Say, what's the fast way to get gold? It's exactly what I'm doing here. I show you on my Rebirth videos all the time. You want to do quests. The quests are going to give you the most gold for your time. So you see I already have 161 million. So just keep on banging out quests for a good half an hour, however long it takes you. It might take me less time than you, but that's okay. I just want to go ahead and bam. Also, the gnomes give you double resources, so I mean these are just good to come kill. It's why it's one of the most fantastic starting quests you can possibly get when you're getting reset back up. Not only are you completing a quest and getting a ton of gold, but just in the process of doing it, you're getting double resources for the gnomes. So not a bad thing. So we need 3 more. We'll beat this guy to this one. Come over here. Looks like they spawned behind me, so I'll go back. Oh, one at the door. You probably got one too. Bam. All right. So that's all I need. You're gonna go turn these in. We're at the 200 million goal already. Fantastic. Fantastic. Join the arena again. Why not? Maybe Hops a lot here will give me a quest. Come on. Let's Hops a lot. Hops a lot. All right. So we're just messing around here. I don't even think I touched that guy. Okay. They didn't get one swing off on me. So we're at 283 million. I'm gonna go get this quest. It better not say join arena one time. It's probably gonna say join arena one time. Hunt gnomes 15 times. Give me the gnome quests. That's insane. So I may as well go do this one. This is an easy turn-in because the more chances we have at getting mythic weapons, the better. The better. So I don't know how many gnomes these dudes need. They've been in here hopping around every single time I came in here. So they're either sitting here actively farming these gnomes or they have a big quest too. Not quite sure. Maybe Hops a lot is just hating on the gnomes and wanting us to kill them. You know, that's always a strong possibility. Always a strong possibility. They are jumpers too. Look at these people. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so we're halfway there. That one's gonna be too far away to kill, so we'll let him go. Ba-bam. You know what was cool was when they first turned off the winter event, you could still get the chest underground. If you just stand there, you could see them. And if you had any snowflakes left over, you could still spend them because they were still associated to your character. You still earn the snowflakes. You had them, and you could spend them, but that has now been fixed. So rip that, rip it. All right. Look at this guy, sleeping on the job. Alright, so I'm going to finish this quest, turn it in, and I'll see you back at the temple vendor. Alright, so we finished that gnome quest. We got the next quest, which was collect 10 orbs. And like I said, I made it here to the temple, and we have 400 million gold, so I'm excited. Let's go ahead and buy some of these and see what we get. I do want to get some skins too. I definitely want to make sure to get some skins. See if we get lucky with Beck. So let's check this stuff out. We got 2 Galactic War Axes and a Hammer of the Storms. And in the first lot of these, okay, Elemental Stone Golems, not bad. I'll go ahead and keep that. Let's buy another few of these, because you never know. Galactic War Axe, you know, that's actually one I haven't gotten that much, even though it's the worst. Ooh, Sword of Eternity. I like that. I won't mind putting that on. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out what we have this time. We'll do the sword and I guess the Thor hammer because they are the best that I have. And you know what? Let's buy one more. Okay. Not terrible. Let's sell it. Bam. That luck I had with those Scythes, I'm telling you, that's something I'm not going to see again for a long time. That was an insane opportunity. So I'm actually happy with these. This is pretty good stuff. So it just means I don't need to necessarily go on a super long grind to beat my 12 million that I just achieved. You know, I could go a little bit more reasonable, and let's see, and do a rebirth. So we're getting 60 levels of swing. That's pretty good. As long as I keep up on the gold and do quests and keep on enchanting these weapons, that's gonna stay pretty good for a decent amount of time. Definitely a lot longer than it used to. So I'm pretty happy with that. The passive is almost 1 million during this event. It'll be so sad once, basically when the event's over, because, well, you're gonna go down to basically half of the levels you get and half as much gold. It's gonna make you feel inferior. But these events are nice because they really let you see, you know, what if I get twice as strong as I am now? What does that feel like? And then you get a little taste of it. So I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So let's go ahead and put more money into the sword. All right, get that juiced up. So yeah, you see the levels per swing got even higher. Now it's like 80. So I just got to start dumping some more money in here. It's gonna get a lot higher, and you know, look pretty cool actually. So really, just join the arena, and all that good stuff. Let's take a look at myself compared to everyone in the lobby here. So I'm level 28,000. I am the second strongest already, and I just rebirthed. So we're doing pretty good. We got someone who's level 1 million in here. Looking pretty good. So, all right. All right. So this is pretty much it. What are the next steps for this guy? How am I going to get stronger? And how do I get good gold and XP and all that? Well, like I can't talk. Like I told you before, run around, collect orbs in your free time, join the arena, try to get a placement, and do your quests. So really, just actively focus on doing quests, and in between, do the arena. And why can't I hit this guy? What's going on? Actively do quests, kill Borak, kill gnomes. There's so many ways for you to get resources now, honestly. As long as you're active and not just sitting there, you're going to be getting gold. So the best way to do it is just to do quests. In between that, kill Borak, join the arena if you like to run around for an hour and a half chasing people. Run around, collect orbs, all that good stuff. That's really it. You see I'm already up to 115,000 or a million. Just from running around and doing a couple quests. I came in here for some reason, but this makes you know, gain gold pretty quick too. You could certainly farm these gnomes. Pick a spot and go AFK, and let them run into you and give you your resources. That's not a bad thing. Step away for 20 minutes. Come back and jump. Stay active in the game. So that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and see if we can spike this up with some more money dumped into the sword. We're getting 80, still getting 80 something levels of swing, so that's pretty good for this character. That's pretty good for this character. So yeah, let's take a look again. The skills are 3,457. Wow. That's something. Took a while to get that, let's just say. So yeah, that's really all I have for today. I wanted to show you the epic level 12 million rebirth on my alt character, free to play with no game passes whatsoever, while my main character, Meat Department 9, is still grinding up, taking advantage of this event and getting the highest level he could possibly get before the event ends. Then we'll go ahead and do an epic rebirth video on that one. That's gonna be a beast mode rebirth video for sure. I'm excited about that. I've been grinding away on that dude for so long. It's been over a month. I started well before this event came. I was almost back to my level 1 billion before the event came, and the event came. So it really just helped propel and go forward. But there's a lot of strong people out there also on the leaderboard, tearing it up for sure. So yeah, things are looking good in Giant Simulator. That guy just ran into me. I'll take it. So that's it. If this is your first time watching a video, I do want to thank you for sticking with me this long. I appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, think about subscribing and smashing that bell for notifications so you know when I release new content. And that's it. We'll have more videos come out on this character, my main character in Giant Simulator, as well as many other games. So until next time, stay positive, keep swinging, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.